My wife and I have 4 children, and when our oldest became of school age, he started going through kindergarten, and we noticed fairly rapidly that he was grasping the concepts very quickly, and that he was really wanting to learn more and more and more, and his pace of learning was outpacing the class. And we asked to have extra work given to him, enrichment, this sort of thing, which really was not forthcoming at the school. And we had him tested outside the school to find out what was going on, and it came back that he was gifted. We didn't receive much help at the school to work through that situation, and eventually he ended up skipping a grade. And our other children, as they got to that age, also started showing the same signs, and the school was not able to help meet their needs. Their rate of learning was much quicker than what the classroom setting was giving them. And so we looked at some private schools and had some trouble finding private schools that were also able to meet those needs. And we did find a school that looked like it could better educate the children at their level. And having 4 children, the cost involved with that was far beyond what we were able to pull together with the resources that we had. And when we heard about Menlo Park, we found out that it was a charter school, which we didn't know what that meant at the time. And when we started looking into it, we were relieved to find that it meets the needs of gifted children, and it is a public charter school, which means that there's no tuition. And we were then able to find a solution, both financially and educational, for our kids. What I like about Menlo Park is that they test the children just like other schools do. But what they do with that testing appears to be quite different. They test them before the students start their education at each level, and then they use that to find out what the child knows, and then what they're prepared to learn. And then they teach them at that level. So they don't teach them necessarily by age group, but they'll group them by the level and the pace that they're ready to learn. So there may be one group of one child that's 6 years old and one child that's 7 years old, but they're both ready to learn the same material at the same pace, and they'll group them as such, versus just grouping them by the fact that they're 6 years old and they're in kindergarten, or they're 8 years old and they're in whatever grade that places them in. So the fact that they teach them at the pace that they're ready to learn is what makes Menlo Park different, and what makes it work for my children.